Hey everyone, welcome to a review that I've been looking forward to doing ever since I got the 4K release of this. So what I'm going to do first before I review it is I'm going to break down the actual 4K collector set, show you what it looks like. I'm going to give you a free copy of the Scarface digital codes. So here's the box. Here's the box that this comes in. You can see it's empty right now. It's got Scarface, the title right down there. It's got the awesome Tony Montana logo. Got this awesome just box art of, the iconic shot of Al Pacino and all his glory as Tony Montana. The main thing that makes this collector's edition stand out is what's inside it. This. When I saw that there was a Scarface special edition that came with this, I knew I had to have it. So right here, it just says Scarface right in the bottom right here. But I mean, look at the detail on this thing. I love collector's editions like this. This stuff speaks for itself. It sells itself perfectly right here. But I just love this kind of thing. And then of course, just the globe at the top. You have the iconic, the world is yours. You got the actual 4K. Inside of this, it's not incredibly special. I mean, you got the 4K version of the movie right here. You have the Blu-ray of it right here. And then, actually, I've never actually seen it. I'm kind of ashamed to say it, but it actually comes with the original Scarface from like the 1930s on Blu-ray right here. As promised, because I love you all, and I'm so happy that you're here watching my channel, I'm gonna give whoever the first person that sees this a free digital download code of Scarface in 4K. So here you go. You see that? And okay, you see it, you see it, you see it, you see it, you see it. Okay, you see it, you did the download code? Okay. Let's get all the terrible Tony Montana impressions right out of the way.
Honey, look at this pelican fly. Come on, pelican.
Okay, pelican. Fly, pelican.
Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend.
This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
But first you gotta get the money. Then when you get the money, then you get the power. And then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
You wanna go on with me? Just say it. You don't, then you make a move.
So if you wanna work with me, you wanna work with me. But if you don't, then make a move. Then make a move. Okay. Let's get to the actual review of Scarface. What I think sells Scarface above everything else is Al Pacino. Al Pacino's performance in this movie is so magnetic. I have no idea if he's even really being all that accurate to the representation of Cuban people in the film. That's not for me to say, but I can tell you that what Al Pacino brings to the screen in this film is sheer movie magic. The guy pops on screen every time he's there. I think he says every 1.5 to 2 minutes. They actually say in the behind the scenes special, this film is rated R and it's almost borderline rated X because of the violence, and I believe it has a total of 223 throughout the entire film. Look, if it's not clear at this point, I'm gushing over this movie because I love this movie. Who doesn't like to see the rags to riches story, regardless of if it's a criminal or not? Another thing that I absolutely love about Scarface is the score, the original music of the film. So this guy's name right here that composed the music for Scarface, it's so good. Music helps set the tone for the movie so perfectly, but then it just has this edge to it. Another thing that I really like from this movie, if I'm gonna be talking about its direction, I love the way that the movie internalizes the way that Al Pacino feels. What I mean by that specifically is the relationship that he has with his sister Gina in the film, played by, I always get her name wrong too, so I'll throw it up right there. His relationship with her, you know that he has this way overbearing, overprotective relationship of his baby sister. He is definitely uber possessive with his sister in this, but I love the scenes where he doesn't even have to say a thing, but you can just see. You can see the killer. You can see the intensity in his eyes as he is staring at his sister and thinking of all the possibilities of what could be happening with her right now if he doesn't step in. How is she being corrupted, almost in a sense, by his own life? So I think there's like a real sense of guilt there. How can I not talk about Scarface without talking about that final shootout? The final shootout in Scarface is one of the all-time just I mean, you know that he's going down, but he's not going down without a fight. I mean, it is ballsy. Like, it is ballsy, and it is really over the top, and it is amazing. He's loading up on drugs. He's slowly losing it all. You know, all his security guards are getting slaughtered left and right, and it's just him. It's literally just Tony Montana, his balls, and of course a really big ass M16 that he has with a grenade launcher on it. It's another reason why Scarface sticks. Tony Montana, as flawed as a character he might be, you can't help but admire the guy's sheer competence and will to succeed, even in blinding adversity that no other man would be able to walk out of. I don't care how well trained you are. You're not walking out of it, but he doesn't care. That's part of what makes him Tony Montana. Scarface, it is an absolute classic film. The 4K transfer could have been a hair better, but as a film, this thing is perfection. If you collect movies, I highly recommend buying this. Buy it for this baby alone right here. This is so worth it. Thank you so very much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you liked it. If you want to see what I publish next, go ahead and subscribe.